People always ask me what I like to eat, post-show. I love soul food. We have Betty's Soul Food restaurant right now here in Fort Lauderdale. You know what I'm saying? So we had, I actually came here this morning and ate breakfast. One of the best breakfasts I've ever eaten. And she was bragging about how good the dinner was. So here we are again, eating dinner. And I'm ordering me some oxtails. I don't know what size I'm gonna get yet, but I'll let you guys see in a minute what size I'm gonna get. But looking forward to having the dinner because she says really good as well. I know breakfast was amazing, so we're gonna see what the dinner tastes like. All right, so here we go, y'all. We got lima beans, potato salad, white rice, and oxtails, baby. So I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes. What's up, everybody? Dexter Jackson here. Just want to let you guys know that I am back with my second Q&A. I told you guys that I was going to come back with it if it was good, if I got good response. Well, we got great response. I loved all the questions. You guys gave me a lot of feedback. You guys actually loved it as well. So we decided to bring it back and make this a monthly thing. Now, this is, like I said, this is the second Q&A. So I got 10 questions that I've picked out from, from my IG and from my social media that I want to tackle. All right, guys, so the first question that I want to answer is Rical C13. Excuse me if I spell your name wrong or whatever. You guys got some crazy ass names on here, so I'm gonna do my best to pronounce the best I can, okay? So his question is, what is the most memorable memory from touring Europe in your career? Well, since I've been a pro now for 18 years, I got so many memories. But I think my favorite moment or memory is like way back when I was in Italy and we were on tour. It was me, Flex, Ronnie Coleman, Kevin Levrone, and a few other greats. I remember getting on the bus and we were going over to the venue and people going crazy, and I just turned pro, so I didn't think nobody knew who I was. But there was people like, screaming my name and stuff, and I was like tripping. Okay, I've been featured in a few magazines, so I'm sure that's how they know who I am because there wasn't any social media back then. So, all these people screaming and girls going crazy and stuff while we were on the bus. And when the bus was not even a big bus, it was a small ass bus. And all of us big ass bodybuilders sit on a small bus. So it was, it's kind of crammed on that bus. And people going crazy. And when we stopped, I just remember people jumping up, trying to jump up in the bus. And I'm like, what the hell? But anyway, we finally got enough security over, got us off the bus, and we walked into the venue. And we had all these people running up. I was in front, Flex was in back of me. I remember this very clear, clear as day. So Flex is in back of me and Ronnie, they were in back of me walking together, and I was walking ahead of them. And I had about 3-4 people come to me and they was like, excuse me, Flex Wheeler, can I take a picture with you? And I remember I looked back at Flex and he's talking to Ronnie. I didn't think he heard people calling me Flex. But the last time they called me Flex, I didn't think they knew who I was. So, they was calling me Flex, they thought I was Flex. So they said, Flex Wheeler, can I take a picture? I was like, yeah, sure. So I was taking pictures with all the people and they thought I was Flex. So we, after taking the pictures, Flex actually heard him, asking me that. And he was like, you asshole. And that's one of the memories that I remember the most, man. That was, from back in the day. And, oh yeah, and the place that we competed in was like, it was like a freaking tent, the biggest tent you can ever imagine. And somebody said something about it was a slaughterhouse, and we were like, what the fuck? We competing in a tent? But when we got on stage and came out, it was so packed. So many people. It probably was like 5,000 people out there. It was crazy. So that was one of the most memorable moments of my career, competing back in Italy. I don't know the year. I think it was like 2 years into my, as a pro, in my pro career. Moving on along. Question number 2. This is from Matt Fritzler 95. That's Matt Fritzler 95. Okay, and his question is, what's your show schedule like in 2017? As of right now, my schedule is I'm competing in the Olympia and then doing the post-Olympia shows. Okay, so it's been a long time coming for me, man. I've competed every year, in earlier shows in the year. So I am looking so forward to just relaxing, taking a vacation. I'm taking a month off from the gym. And so it's going to be really nice just to be able to take off and don't do anything to the Olympia. I'm really looking forward to going out and get some quality training, off-season training with Charles. So I'm looking to take my physique and make it the best out of it, make it the very best ever this year, because I'm going to be able to take time off, and not do the Arnold Classic in March or whatever. I don't know which shows I'm doing after the Olympia yet, but I'll probably do a couple of them after the Olympia. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. And this is from Levy.T23. Okay? His question is, would you go to the Super Bowl in Houston, Texas this season in February if the Cowboys will be in it? Because I'm a huge Cowboy fan, just in case you guys didn't know. To answer the question, if the Cowboys make it to Super Bowl this year, I'm going. Fuck it, I'm going. I haven't been to a Cowboy game in Texas Stadium yet. It's been a long time since we've been to the Super Bowl. I make a little money now, so why not? I'm gonna go ahead and go. You got my word. You will see me at the Super Bowl 2017 in Houston, Texas, if the Cowboys make it. All right. Question number 4. This is from Pedro Gamma 12. That's Pedro.Gamma 12. Okay. And this question is, when you're not dieting for a show, how do you eat? I would like to know everything because no bodybuilders ever talk about this at all. Okay, when I was younger, I ate what I want to eat off season, okay? And never gained an ounce of fat, okay? And I mean cake, cookies, donuts all day, every day, and never gained any fat. Well, now that I've gotten older, things have changed, okay? If I plan on putting on, if I want to put on, lean muscle, and being at my age and continue to get better, this is what George and I figured out. We have to eat clean on off season as well, okay? You have to eat clean year round. Trust me, I hate it with a passion. I want to come off and eat what I want to eat all day too. But, after doing this for so long, you kind of get tired of eating junk food anyway. So even when I come off my diet for a week, let's say I come off my diet for a week after the show, that first week, it's like I eat, the first couple of days I eat a few, cheat meals or what have you. But then after like the 3rd or 4th day, it's like I'm tired of eating that, and I always go back to eating clean food. So my advice to you is, and what I normally do, is I eat clean on the off season, okay? I eat 5 meals a day, clean meals. Well, I eat a total of 6 meals, but I eat 5 clean meals and also eat 1 cheat meal of whatever I want to eat. And that keeps me lean year round. I don't get fat like these guys that can't get on stage with trunks on. They got to put on pose, they got to put on shorts. I remember one time I looked like crap and I told myself, it was right after I won Olympias in 2009. I looked like crap when I guest posed and I said, you know what? I would never, ever look like that again. And I have not looked like that since. I've looked amazing in all my guest posing because you know, I'm professional. So I try and eat clean on off season. And being that I'm older, I need cleaner foods to get me, you know, to continue getting better and putting on lean muscle mass. You know what I'm saying? If I were to eat hella junk all day, every day, I wouldn't be able to eat that many meals anyway, because there's so much fat and grease and all that shit in there. You know, after like 3 meals, I'm full. You know, I'm good for the day. I don't have to eat anymore. But if you continue eating clean meals, it's gonna keep running through you, you know, and you'll be able to consume your 6 meals a day like normal. So there you have it. What I do is I eat clean meals, 5 clean meals in off season, and I eat 1 cheat meal during the day, and that keeps me in good, you know, in great condition. Okay. Question number 5. This is from Romy Rome. Romy Rome. All right, that sounds like some shit Martin Lawrence would say. Romy Rome. All right, so do you still eat turkey bacon at night to get ripped? Joe found out about this. Joe's my ex-trainer. This is before George. How about George? He asked me if George found out yet. Well, I still eat turkey bacon. That's always been a ritual of mine. I still eat the turkey bacon, but I don't eat the turkey bacon to get ripped. So don't get that twisted. I eat turkey bacon for taste. That's it. I'm not eating it for no protein. I'm not eating it for nothing else, just for the taste. Okay, I only eat like 2 slices, 2 to 3 slices a night, along with my 12 to 16 egg whites that I eat. So that's all I eat it for. I don't eat it for no other purpose, just for the taste and, you know, help get that you know, those eggs down. But other than that, that's it. You said Joe found out. I don't know if Joe found out. Now you told me Joe found out, so I never knew he found out. And if George finds out, well, he gonna find out now. So George, yeah, I eat turkey bacon, dog, but I'm still getting shredded. I'm still winning shit. So if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? And that's what we always say. All right, moving on to the next question. I think we're at question number 6. And this comes from RVAJMDWS. I don't know what the hell that is. You can't pronounce it, but that's their name. And he asked, what do you think about upcoming new class of bodybuilder superstars? Dallas McCarver, Justin Compton, and AKIM Williams. I've had the pleasure of competing against all these guys, and they are all freaking huge, okay? Each one of them got a very, very bright future. I'm not gonna choose one over the other because I'm friends with all of them. I think all of them can beat each other, okay? So what I see out of the 3 is them battling it out for many years if they eat, sleep, and train smart, take the right supplements, what have you, okay? Because like I said before, everything plays a part in how long you do this for. All of that stuff I say, eat, sleep, train, supplementation, all that plays a part, okay? Out of the 3, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna give you one over the other. I think they all got a very bright future if they continue to do what they're doing, keep their head on straight. I've been fortunate enough to be overseas with Dallas. He's a very, very cool young guy. He listens, he wants to learn. He sits down and picks my brain about a lot of stuff. So it's nice to be able to be a mentor to these guys because I didn't have that when I was coming up. All I had was magazines, you know, no pros were in my city. So I wasn't in Venice Beach where all the top pros were Sean Ray and Flex Wheelers and Chris Kamirs and Paul Dillettes, all these guys trained at. I was back in Florida, in Jacksonville, Florida, okay? And they were all the way out here in Venice Beach, you know, and it was always said that you had to go to Venice Beach if you were gonna be a professional bodybuilder. So I wanted to prove everybody wrong and actually win, you know, become a professional bodybuilder out of my city, and which I did, and the rest is history. So to get back to what I was saying, these 3 guys are going to be a force to be reckoned with. I'm looking forward to seeing these young guys over the years battle it out. Good luck to all you guys, and keep killing it. Next question, question number 7. This goes to Samo09. How do you apply your prep lifestyle into just everyday life, and how does it affect you? Positive or negative effects? I don't see any negative effects at all. Maybe if I want to hang out and can't, or if I want to eat something and can't. Okay, but other than that, everything else is pretty positive to me. What I mean by that is, I've been doing this for 28 years, okay? So diet is like my lifestyle. I diet on off season. I diet on season. I'm always dieting. So I'm always freaking dieting. So so that doesn't affect me at all. I want to continue to look good. I want to continue putting, continue putting on lean muscle. And to do that, I have to eat clean on off season. So there's a positive too. Another positive is I got Charles Glass. When I get ready for competition, I go out to LA. I get to train with the greatest trainer of all times, Charles Glass. And then I got the greatest nutritionist, George Farrer, doing my diet for me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go wrong with this. It's all positive. Like I said, the only thing I can say that's negative is I can't eat a certain food, or I can't eat junk food or what have you when I want to. Or I can't go out to the club or hang out with my friends, which I don't do that anyway. I'm too old for that shit, so I don't do that anyway. So other than that, a lot of people can't go out to eat dinner or go out to eat any food. Well, I can, because I don't cut my sodium anyway. So if they putting sodium on my food, it doesn't matter with me anyway. I don't eat out a lot anyway, because I like to weigh my food and know exactly what I got going in my system. But if every now and again, if I want to go to Ruth Chris or, something like that, a real well-known good steakhouse, it won't bother me to go there and eat a steak and potato. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I don't see anything negative about, about my lifestyle. It's pretty much everything is positive. Next question. Do you think you would have beat Shawn Ray if you were both at your prime and competing at the same weight? I don't know if I could have beat Shawn Ray competing at the same weight, but at the weight I am now, yes, I feel I can beat Shawn. I think Shawn only weighed about 205. You know what I'm saying? I weigh 240, 235 on stage. So I don't think I have a problem beating Shawn. But if we were the same weight, then there'd be some problems, because dude got an awesome freaking physique, okay? Let's not be crazy here. He got a very nice physique, and he would definitely cause some problems. He would cause a lot of problems. He would still compete today in 212. He would probably be the 212 champ. All right, moving on along. Next question. So, question number 9. This is from DLong62969. And his question is, how many times do you think every body part should be trained per week? Do you think some body parts can be trained more frequently than others? Yes, I do. But stuff like calves and abs, they can be trained like daily, because you're using them so much. You use them all day. So you can afford to train them more than normal, okay? But regular body parts, me myself, I think maybe twice a week is tops, okay? You should allow at least 72 hours before you train that particular body part again. So once a week for, guys that have put on major size or what have you, or even for guys who just gotta have that pump, allow at least 72 hours before you train that particular body part again, okay? I train once a week. Each body part once a week, that's it. Okay, now when I was younger, I did all that shit before. All that 3 times a week. That's when you're burning yourself out. That's at the beginning. So at the beginning, when you start working out, no matter what you did, you gain weight. You can train 4 times a week. You can train every day the same body part, and you're gonna gain something. But as you come to a plateau. So as you come to as your body plateaus out, you have to start making adjustments. So that's when I started cutting back on days and giving my body more rest. So the body needs rest in order to continue to grow. You can't just continue training the same body part every day. Okay, so I learned that after I hit, a few years into the game, every time I got stuck and not gaining weight, I made some adjustments. Gave my body more rest, switched up some things here and there. You know what I'm saying? So I went from training every day to 6 days a week. And then I went from that to training, like say, for instance, 2 days off, 5 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to make the proper adjustments to continue to grow, I feel. But to get back to your point, twice a week, tops, once a week is even better, okay? You just got to get that out of your head that more is better, okay? Now, if you got lagging body parts, I would do twice a week, okay? Like say if your chest is, needs work, or if your hamstrings need work or what have you, just allow 72 hours before you train that particular body part again, all right? Last question number 10. All right, this is from KMMJ 1061. And his question is, I'm 55-year-old man in good shape. Can you still gain size at my age? Need some advice. I don't know about you and your age at 55. I'm just 47 and I'm still gaining. So I can't guarantee you that you can gain, but what I can tell you is you have to make adjustments in order to continue getting better, like I did, okay? So in order to find that out, you would have to continue to eat clean foods that's gonna, that will allow you to put on lean muscle. You can't be eating all the junky food. You still gotta eat 6 times a day, clean meals. You know what I'm saying? Don't do like I do. I eat 1 cheat meal a day, eat 5 clean meals. Okay, so you're gonna need your clean food on the off season, no matter what. And that's how you're gonna get better. You can't have off season of not doing nothing and just pigging out doing what you want to do, and then when it comes down to getting ready for competition, you start training hard and start getting ready. You got to live this lifestyle. You got to do it daily. You got to take good supplementation. You got to take fat burners. You got to do cardio if you have to do cardio. See, I don't have to do all that stuff, but you have to if you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, and you're not. You're going to have to do the necessary. You're going to have to do the cardio. You're going to have to eat clean foods. You're going to have to take a good supplement. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I think you can get better at 55. I don't know about how much better. It all depends on you and your genetics. Genetics is everything. Okay, so, but if I were you, I definitely would try to take my advice, eat clean on off season, eat clean all the time. That way you get some good clean food in you. And if that don't work, I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So there you have it. All right, guys, so that's your 10 questions. I had a blast as always. Looking forward to next time. It won't be the next video that's coming out, but I will feature another 10 questions in the following video, okay? So I look forward to reading all the comments from you guys. I need feedback. You guys gave me a lot of feedback from the last one. That's why I'm redoing this one, so let's keep it going. All right, make sure you subscribe. Also go to my website, builtbyblade.com. I got my own clothing line on there. I need you guys to go check that out. Also, check out the website, it's brand new. Check out my YouTube channel, my Instagram, also my Twitter, all on the Mr. Olympia 08. All right, until then, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. Man, let me tell you, that place Betty's was the worst food I ever had. That shit was garbage, okay? Don't go there, okay? Y'all would be terribly disappointed. I think I took about 4 bites and we got the hell up out of there. That shit was trash. Now I gotta find me something to eat around here. Hey, we all good, baby.